Angela, this afternoon we have French lawmakers who will be debating the security situation in Ukraine. This, of course, comes just days after they were briefed. The heads of each party were briefed by the president about what is going on in Ukraine.
Yeah, this debate is underway in the National Assembly. There will be no vote, but it is an opportunity for parties across the political spectrum to make their voices heard and to put forward their arguments. This because Emmanuel Macron has been talking about France's nuclear deterrent. We should remind our viewers that France within the European Union is the only nuclear power. And Macron has been saying that while France would retain sole sovereign decision-making power on whether ever that any nuclear weapons might be used, he seemed to be suggesting that a discussion should be had with other European partners, envisaging perhaps areas where that might become a bit of a nuclear umbrella, and that European partners would be sheltered under it. Probably suggesting things such as the United States already has nuclear capabilities stationed around Europe. It's highly likely that some of those will be removed in the coming years, and France might perhaps replace those nuclear capabilities stationed around Europe. That is a big move. And within the National Assembly, there will be a lot of argument over this. Most clearly and loudly, the National Rally, Marine Le Pen's far-right party, have been saying that any such move would be a national betrayal. Macron has been saying that so often France's own interests would coincide with the European partners' interests anyway. But she said it would be a national betrayal, so we can expect some forceful voices from her MPs in the National Assembly this afternoon. The mainstream right on the issue of Ukraine, because both issues are being discussed, have been saying that it is important that the European Union open discussions with Putin, because otherwise it is just Washington and Putin, and inevitably Europe is sidelined, and that Europe must start talks with Putin, although acknowledging that Putin is a dictator, the head of the mainstream right-wing party saying, but nevertheless, it is in Europe's interest, in Ukraine's interest, to open talks with Putin. And on Ukraine as well, the National Rally, the far right, in a very difficult position in the early days of this war. They appeared to be saying that the Russian invasion of Ukraine was in some way provoked by NATO's expansion. They have rode back on that as the years of the war have gone on, but it is an area where they are very shaky. On the far left, there will be a lot of gloating, perhaps, suggesting that in the European Union had always been too reliant on the United States, and we told you so, say the far left.
It'll be interesting to see what happens out of this debate in Parliament. Thank you very much for that, Angela. Angela Diffley there.